welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. My name is Natty Cash, and uh, if you watched our other videos, this is where we left off. We got this mysterious case in our inventory, and it says, "Do you want to open the case?" If you haven't watched those videos, I encourage you to watch the first two videos in this series and then come back to this one. It gives a nice kind of roundup of the basis of this game, what it's about. Okay, but let's go into it here. Do you want to open the case? Okay, let's do it. What the heck? Pick two cards. Ooh. Interesting. Pick two cards. Let's see. Let's do this one. Ooh, a bonus. So a barn location. Alright. And then what about the far one over here? Bonus XP. Interesting. Okay, so... Oh. This is because I leveled up. So these are kind of some bonuses that I get for leveling up. Okay, so I'll collect those items. Okay, what is this? Do you want to add barn destination to your map? Yes, I do. Okay, so let's go take a look at... Where is our map? Do I have to go in here? Map, here we go. So, okay, so here's some stuff. There's certainly some stuff that's locked. Here's a car salon, speed track, racetrack, test track. But there's also... I thought they said there was a... Yeah, so my garage, yeah. Why... I thought they said they were adding that barn location. Okay, so this is the car salon. I'm kind of going in a different direction here. So looking at this map, so there's a car salon. Okay. Ooh, so fancy cars. I don't, photo mode, car status. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Alright, so maybe there's a scenario where then down the line I can get a car in here or something. This is a nice car though. What is this? 2010 Olson GTR. Okay. Alright. Yeah, let's just return to the garage. But it said there was a barn location on my map. I didn't see it there. Maybe I just have to look a little bit harder. Okay, so once this is loaded, I'm going to look at the map again. If not, we'll just do another order. And maybe then it'll show up. So map. Oh, here we go. I see. So I got a barn location. It's just I can't go to any barns yet until level 10. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so let's take another order. Let's do it. Okay, so let's go to the phone. So we got Griffin Tyro. We got, I want to do one of these. So it shows, yeah, brake pads here. So brake systems needs fixing. There's a list provided. Perfect. I want to just take the order. Okay, I'll leave the story one for a little bit later. Here we go. Ooh. Just, okay. So let's look at the status. 2000 Hanata Kagura. Alright, so let's take a look here. All it wants is these things replaced. Okay, that's fine. I can do that. ABS module, ABS pump, brake caliper, brake pads. No wonder. Okay. Okay, so let's move this into the garage. Let's pick this up. Alright, so let's take a look here. We've got... Oops. We've got... Okay, brake pads, brake calipers. We should be able to get that from the front. Now, I do wonder if there's brake calipers on the back as well that they want us to replace too. So take the tire off. Okay, yeah, this caliper is... Oh. Oh, those are tight screws. Let's get my WD-40. Yeah, let's loosen those up. Ooh, yeah, that really needed to come off. Did it say brake pads? I'll take brake pads off. I don't remember what it said. Let me check again. Brake pads, brake calipers. Okay. Now I just want to check here. Okay, it does look like I've got... I can't really see what it's like back here, but I'm going to take these off and see if the brake caliper back here is as bad. Looks like this is a 4-wheel. Okay, so this brake caliper seems okay. Right, it looks okay. It seems okay. What about the brake pads? Yeah, it doesn't look like that's too bad, so maybe let's just check the front tires then. Check the front tires. Oh, this doesn't seem that bad either. Okay. So maybe is it just the one brake pad and caliper that they want us to replace? Let's see. Okay. Let's go to the main shop. Brake stuff. You can get a brake caliper and brake pads. Just one set for now. And let's put that back. Let's put that on here. Oops. Mount first. Put the brake pads on. Those are the good ones. I think I still have, there we go. Okay. Now before I put the tire on, I just want to check to see, yeah, okay. So it's just one of them. I guess I lucked out and got the first wheel that I was supposed to be looking at. So I can put the tires back on the other ones. So let's get in here. Let's put the tire back on. Cool. Alright, so then it does say, yeah, the ABS module, right? ABS module, ABS pump. So that's back this way. And the ABS pump. So one thing to note is that when you hover over something and you see that a part is highlighted in red, basically is saying you can't take this piece off because you have to take this part off first. So I can't take off the ABS pump first. I have to take off the ABS module. However, I still need to do that. I need to take the module off anyway, so that's fine. And there's, looks like 6 screws. Man, some of them would be hard to reach if this was in real life. The ABS pump comes off too, and so I need to then order those. So let's just do ABS. Oh, they might be in a different part. So let's see. Maybe they are in. Here we go. Maybe they're in electronics. There we go. Yep. ABS. I know it's there. Okay. Perfect. Boom. Add a pump. Let's go over here and work on this part. Now, part mount. I want to mount the pump first. Got a nice new pump in there. Put the ABS module on. And let's get those tightened up. Perfect. Okay. So I just need to put the tires back on that I took off, because these brake pads and calipers were fine. So that's interesting. It kind of, we probably would have had to do a little bit of searching just to make sure we're getting the right one fixed. And get the tire back on here. But I'm glad that I checked, right? I don't want to go and just fix one thing when it feels like the other ones need to be fixed. And really, normally if you're going to change your brake pads, you would want to do both, or at least the 2 front ones, because then they're going to be evenly worn down. But anyways, I think that should be it. Yeah, ABS pump. Check, 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 check. Yeah. Alright, finish order. Perfect. And I got some money out of it. Let's go back to, yeah, do we have, yeah, let's do one more. That was pretty quick. Oh, I've got another one. There's other tasks, so not very specific. Griffin Tyrone. Hi, my name is Joanna. I referred to you by my neighbor. He's a car dealer. I heard that your repair shop has been up and running since quite recently, but you look like a promising mechanic. It is almost annual service time. My buddy doesn't seem to have any problems, but I'll leave that for you to decide. Please change my oil filters, fill the missing fluids. I haven't had time for that recently. John mentioned that there was a tapping in the camshaft. I don't know what he meant. Perhaps it'll make more sense to you. Please take care of my car. Have a good day. Oh, so that's going to be a little bit more than just... Oh, nice car. Nice car. It's kind of a weird... Like, I don't know if that's what that discoloration is for, but it's like a little Mini Cooper. Very cool. Okay, let's move the car in, and let's see what we can do. So she does want just general service, so that's going to be pretty quick. Okay. Oh my goodness. And there's parts that are not discovered. Okay, that's a lot of work that we need to do on here. We also need to change oils. We also need to... So let's maybe start with doing the oils, and then we can focus on this massive list of things that I need to look at. Okay, so yeah. So let's start with oils and stuff first. Lift that up. Again, a reminder, you go over here for the oil drain and say, move this under the car. And then you say, use the equipment. Now, I don't remember if it said, yeah, oil filter. So while I'm down here, I might as well take the oil filter out. Let's move that back to its original spot. And somewhere, oh yeah, here it is, oil filter. So let's take that off. And we can order a new one. Go back to the home. Oil filter 14, I believe was the number. Okay, and now that I've got a new one, let's put that in. Right here. Perfect. And it's in there, just like that. Now drop it down, and I can get all the other fluids set up here. Okay, so starting with the engine. Okay, let's get the engine oil in here. Okay, see where that takes us on the dipstick. Okay, just add a little bit more. Sure that will be pretty darn close. Yep, perfect. Didn't go over either. Okay, then she wants windshield washer fluid. Fill this up. Okay, perfect. Okay, power steering fluid, coolant, and brake fluid. But I gotta drain all of them. So use, click on it first. Additional tools, use my drain tool. Go and drain all this. Okay, all gone. And then take off the cap and put in some more. And then we'll do this with the power steering fluid, and we'll deal with the brake fluid too. Okay, alright. Oh, I think you want to click it first, and then Additional tools, drain. So then we'll drain this. Pull all the fluid out of there. And then take the cap off. And put some more in. Now this one kind of threw me off when I first was doing it, because it looked like that's, you know, that's full, but it's actually right there. Right, that's what max is. Right? Okay, so that's done. And brake servo. Additional tools, drain tool. Drain the brake fluid. And then, oops, put in more brake fluid. Okay, I can't really see anything from here. This is a that's a very bad angle. Okay. Hopefully that's enough. Perfect. Okay, and I've got the filter on. Alright, so I've done all that, done all the but now there's a bunch of work, and there's parts that need to be. So the first thing is brake pads need to be done. Then like things like belt tensioner, idler rotor, roller, rubber bushings. Some of those rubber bushings would be down at the bottom, but all those belts and stuff are going to be... Okay, so let's see what we got here. It says to replace the brake pad. I'm also looking at this little disc here is actually... Ooh, yeah. Wonder if they want us to replace that as well. Maybe this is one of the discovered pieces, is that I need to actually replace this too. Well, if I take it off, yeah, that's in bad shape. So yeah, that needs to come off. So that's one of our pieces here. I wonder if it's just that all of those need to come off. Maybe those are all the pieces that they're referring to. Alright, that's come off. Caliper looks like it's in good condition. Brake pad does not. 25, and so note that, yeah, I can see the little percentage come up here. Now this disc, 27, yeah, it probably means that we need to take it off. Okay, I wonder, can I look here? Yeah, see, that looks like to be in better condition. Now, I will just still, yeah, it looks like, just from what I see here, it looks like the brake pads need to be fixed on the back here too. So let's take those off. Take those off. Yeah, look at this brake pad. Yeah, that needs replacing. So, but everything else back here looks fine. Now, there are some rubber bushings. It may not be back here, but it's probably towards the front. It also looks like this brake pad needs to be changed too. So I do wonder if... Okay. Alright. Okay, so that looks good. Okay, so it's this rubber... I see a rubber bushing here that needs replacing. Okay, I'm going to take that out then. That's in poor condition. Let's see, maybe this other side. Similar, yeah. Okay. Perfect. Okay, now I just want to see, did I find those other pieces? I did, because there's no more mystery pieces, so it must have been extra brake pads and the brake discs as well. Perfect. So, I think mostly everything else is near the engine. Now there's 4 rubber bushings in total that need to be replaced. Now that could be other rubber bushings back here. Doesn't look like it's these ones. There might be some rubber bushings underneath the car or at the front. So let's take a look. So there's some rubber bushings here. Rubber bushing here. It's hard to really tell. That one looks to be in decent shape. What about... So it's this one here, and it's probably the one on the other side too. Can I go in this direction? Yeah. Here we go. On the other side as well. Perfect. Okay. So what if I, while the car is up, I just order 4 rubber bushings. 4 of these. Perfect. And let's put those back in. Okay, I've got this one here. And then I got this one here. Put those in. Perfect. Now let's go to the back of the car. Whereabouts were those ones in the back here? Oh, they're up here. Here we go. Another bushing right there. And then all the way over to the other side. Rubber bushing. Nice. That wasn't too bad. Okay, now everything else I believe is in the engine. So we can bring this down now. And so yeah, let's take a look again. Belt tensioner. I haven't bought the brake discs or brake pads yet. Cam gear, camshaft, idler, roller, ignition coil. Okay, alright. So first off, spark plugs. Okay, so this one needs to be replaced, this ignition coil right here. But then this spark plug needs to be replaced too. Now, is it just the one that needs to be replaced? There's 2 spark plugs that need to be replaced, so I have to take the other ones off and see which one needs replacing. That one seems okay. That one's... yeah, that one's right rusted up. And that one seems okay as well. Okay, so we take that out. Now we might have to take this engine cover off anyway, because one of the other pieces is that I'm going to need to get into this side of the... yeah, so because I have to take idler roller A off. Right. I have to take this belt off, I'm pretty sure. Unless it's a different belt that they want me to get at. I don't think so. That was some of the stuff that they were looking for, right? Idler roller A, serpentine belt. Yeah, looks like they want me to replace those, so I'll replace them. Belt tensioner. Okay, so I do think I need to get into the timing cover. Because there's some belts in here. And this is where we're going to probably find most of our missing stuff here. So let's see. Okay, yeah, look at that. Okay. Oh, so I think this is, yeah, idler roller A. Oh, I have to take the belt tensioner off. Perfect. Then I gotta take the belt off, which needs to be replaced. Then I need to take the idler roller off here. And the cam gears right here. Oh, and it says to take the camshaft. Now, am I going to be able to get that all out? Just like that? No. I'm kind of looking at this here. Probably going to have to take this cover off. Can I camshaft now. Okay, so what's stopping me from getting this part off now? Is it the timing chain that needs to come off now? No, there's still something that's... Unless I actually have to like take the whole engine cover off here. That's what I might need to do. There. Now can I... Ah, I see. So there's these little caps that have to come off. There we go. So I probably took off a little bit more than I needed to, but that's okay. I'll just make sure that everything else gets put on properly. Okay, take each of these off one at a time. And take this camshaft out of here. There we go. Alright. So, I should have a huge inventory of things. I still have inventory from the last one. I need to probably sell some of those parts. Can't really fix them up at this point. But let's see. We've got... Okay, well, let's see. Let's do... So we've got brake stuff. So we need 4 of these. I think it was the ventilated brake discs. I wonder, can you check your inventory while you're in there? I need a, yeah, brake disc ventilated. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so 2 of those. Perfect. And then we've got, yeah. So some of that stuff, like the ignition coil, is gonna be, so belt tensioner. Oh, I gotta really check to see what we've, so, let's see. Timing, serpentine belt A is what we're trying to replace. The cam gear 14SOHC. So it's this that I'm looking for. Either roller A, belt tensioner. Okay, belt tensioner. Oh, shoot. Serpentine belt A, 14B. Done. Then we go to the idle roller A. Then cam gear 14 SO. Yeah, that's the only one that's on. Perfect. I didn't get the camshaft number. Camshaft is 14B. Camshaft 14B. Okay. So that's a pretty good start on stuff. I don't know if I'm going to finish all of it. Oh, the other thing is I need those spark plugs. So that goes into the electronics. Ignition coil. I think it's just a regular ignition coil that I replace. Then let's find those spark plugs. There's 2 of them. Alright. So hopefully we've got all the pieces. We can just put this back together now. So camshaft. Perfect. And we've got all these little clamps and clips that we got to put on. Now I got the cover on or off here, but I could also put in the spark plugs. Right, so I could put in the spark plugs while we're here. Can I go over in this way? There we go. And then I'll put the engine head cover on. Tighten up all the bolts. Man, like, I can't imagine how long some of these projects take. You probably get, again, similar to anything you do, you probably just get used to cranking those wrenches over and over again. Get used to knowing where to look and what you see. So this, I don't think I ever had to actually take off, but that's okay. Oh, the ignition coils I can put in. Okay, I need to change, there we go. Put these all back in. Perfect. Alright. Cam gear. Got a nice new one. Now it's going to ask me to, oh, idler roller. So there must be two of them then. That's why I got confused. There's the idler roller in here, and then there's going to be another one that goes on the outside. So belt tensioner. Perfect. Now when I put the timing cover on, yeah, and then there's another set of pieces here. Okay, there. Oh, crankshaft pulley. Put that on. Put the serpentine belt on. Idler roller. Hopefully I got everything. Like, I'm putting this all back together. I'm just hoping that I got everything. Okay, so let's back up. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I haven't done ignition coil. I thought I did that. Right, these are ignition coils right here. I thought I replaced them. Is there like some weird part of the game where then I have to put the one that's 100% in on the side where the coil was? I put this one in there. Is that gonna change how that reads? Yeah, it is. Weird. Okay. So that's something to keep in mind, that I gotta put some of the pieces back where they were. Okay. So now, brake pads, brake discs, all that. And then I could also put the tires back on, and I should be good to go. So let's put the brake disc on, brake pads, caliper, and cylinder. Okay, and put the tire back on. Okay, and go around and do that 3 more times. Let's see. Put the brake disc on, brake pads on, caliper, and the tire. Now on the back, we don't have to put the brake disc on, it's just the brake pads, so that'll be a little bit quicker. Golden. 2 more to go, and we'll be ready to roll. Perfect. So it will be interesting, like, we found those unknown parts pretty easily. Sometimes those unknown parts are going to be harder to find, like they might be in the engine themselves. And I know based on, say, the 2018 version, there's going to be other diagnostics that we need to do in order to figure out if something's broken or not. So, let's see. Brake pads, brake caliper, boom. Let's get the last tire on. Here we go. Let's do it, let's do it. Done and dusted. Alright, let's check our car status here. Done, done, done. Just to make it look really nice, I'm going to just lower it right down and just be like, alright, here you go. Finish order. Awesome. Just like that, and I'm so close to level 3. Well, we did 2 cars in that episode. One was a pretty quick job, and then the other one was, a lot more of the engine work than I initially thought, but yeah, lots of stuff done there. So thank you so much for watching this video. And again, come back for the next episode. As this is a new channel, I would please encourage you to like and subscribe, as that just helps a new channel grow over time. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.